Hi everyone, I'm Rebekah Modry and I am out in our pumpkin field. I graduated from Delaware Valley University in May with a degree in sustainable agriculture, and so our conversation today is going to be about sustainability on our farm here. So we are at one of our many different Chester farms. We have multiple different fields all around the farm, all around the area that allow us to utilize different weather and just different pieces of land to be able to grow crops and keep the land under production and keep it farming. Part of sustainability that we learn in school and that we learn in general are the three pillars of sustainability. So environmental sustainability is something that we practice a lot on this farm, and that is taking care of the soil, the water, and all the natural resources that come along with farming. That is critical to us. We would not be able to keep farming for generations if we weren't taking care of that environment. So my sister and I are second generation farmers here at the farm, and so we both want to have a farm going for another 40, 50 years. So to be able to do that, we want to make sure that the soil stays healthy. So to do that, we keep plants planted on it, we make sure that we're not overplanting, and we make sure that we're rotating our crops. By rotating our crops, that gives you a natural pest preventions where certain pests that like pumpkins won't like strawberries. So next year we may plant strawberries here. And that makes sure that we don't have to use as many control methods to be able to get rid of those pests, and we can kind of let nature do what it does naturally and keep things on the ground. If you have bare soil, the soil is just going to wash away in the rain, and we don't want that to happen because we work really hard for our soil. The second component of sustainability is economic. So that is going to be with money related. So by planting our crops, we are able to sell them to consumers, providing food, with pumpkins providing fun, and providing just a way for people to get out into the fields and pick their own pumpkins or come out and purchase a pumpkin and spend time with their family. And all of that is because of the reducing the prices on our inputs and being able to sell them to people at a lower price because they're coming right from a local farm. One of our biggest points is keeping our soil healthy. So we have our pumpkins here. Most of our pumpkins are planted no-till, which means that we're not digging up the soil. We normally will plant them on top of a cover crop, and cover crops are put in place, planted normally mid-October, mid-September sometimes, and are kept in the soil all winter. They hold the soil in place so that when it rains, like it has been more often, the soil doesn't roll away and we don't lose all of our nutrients. So our pumpkins are planted on top of a cover crop, so they're in some healthy soil, and once they come up, their leaves are big enough that they cover all the ground, and so there aren't any weeds. So with the leaves creating shade, the weeds have nowhere to live. So the pumpkins are able to grow and thrive without having much competition for weeds, and we don't have to worry as much about controlling the weeds because they're out here doing what they do best. In addition to price of our products, we also are employing over 200 people from local high schools, the local community, all in our busy season. So that ensures that there are people working here that have jobs and people that are able to help us produce food to be able to feed our community. So economic sustainability is very important when it comes to keeping a community viable and keeping a business viable, which is really important. And then our final stage of sustainability is going to be social. And so we play into social sustainability by having people out on our farm. On our main farm in Chester, New Jersey, we are open every day for pick your own, and that starts with strawberries in May and goes all the way through pumpkins and apples in October. So by doing that, we allow people to come out and enjoy time in the sun, out in the fields, and to be able to get away from maybe the city, get away from their home, and just be able to spend time outside. So that really makes a very good social outing, a family outing. It allows people to bond on land that would normally not be touched. So being able to farm like that does add to social sustainability. In addition to having a great place to work and having a family, we always call our staff our farm family because we really are family. We enjoy working together and we enjoy being able to be outside together. So when it's beautiful weather like today, having people out on the farm is an awesome aspect of sustainable agriculture and an important aspect of social sustainability. So one of the benefits of knowing your farmer and getting to know us through videos like this or coming out to the farm is being able to know how your food's grown and where your food comes from. So we've just talked about the different sustainable methods that we use here on our farm. And that's really important, not only because it keeps our soil here and it keeps our water conserved, it also results in healthy produce. So anything that you're getting from our farmers markets or our farm stores, has come from sustainable practices, from healthy soil, and from a family who really enjoys to grow food. So a big part of sustainability for us is being able to provide you guys with healthy food, whether it's through pick your own or if you're buying it from one of our stores. And these sustainable methods are the key to being able to do that.